Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Ostranauts, shall we? I've been playing a little bit of this game, and very early on, trying to get into it. There's a ton to learn, but I'm excited to give it a shot, so we're going to dive back in here. And apparently they've changed a lot since the last update. I didn't play it all, so it's all new to me. And we're going to be loading whatever the most recent was. Looks like this one. Excellent. So, in this particular game, we have just acquired a ship and got out of the thumb of, effectively corpo slavery and are doing our best to make a name for ourselves. However, this is a difficult game in the sense that there's a lot of realistic physics and variables associated with being in the vacuum of space and piloting a ship and all that stuff. And it's very deep. It's by the makers of Neo Scavenger. So if you ever played that post-apocalyptic experience, it feels a little bit more gentle than that, but I'm early, so who knows? All right, and it's explaining here. Tutorials kind of pop up whenever we get into a situation where it's a new interface or something new that we don't know what's going on. So let's take a look. So it says, while you're out there salvaging in the big wide junkyard, oh, no, I already went through this. Okay, so we've actually been through the tutorial where they simulated a wreck. We're in a real wreck, and we need to find a misinstalled conduit, uninstall it, and reinstall it, or we can try to figure out another way to open the stuck door. So here we are. This is our ship in here, and let me see. You can see that this is my nav station. I have taken off my shoes and my coveralls because in order to wear the spacesuit, it's like skin tight. So you can't have your shoes or coveralls underneath. I do have a little bit of a backpack here. I have my PDA, I have my toolbox, and I have a light. So I'm holding a ton of stuff. Hey, Chris, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad you've been enjoying these Songs of Conquest videos. That game is awesome. I should go back to it and check it out. I've actually been playing some Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which is hilarious. It's because it's in that wheelhouse. Hermie, good evening. Good to see you. Yes, and I actually commented on that design choice last time, Hermie. Well, in one of the videos that might come live, but what I like about it, because it is strange, right? But what I like about it is that it gives you that sense of immersion of and reminds you, the player, that you're always wearing this helmet. And it gives you the indicator lights of your CO2 and your O2 in a kind of more dynamic way than just gauges on the bottom of the screen. So it is an unusual choice to have the player be down here, top down. Oh, I have not. Chris, I didn't even know about that. Thank you for telling me. I'll have to look it up. Does it run with the... I have the good old games Heroes of Might and Magic 2 Gold version. Anyway, so I came back here because periodically you need to take off your helmet to get rid of the CO2 and recharge your O2, which is what I did. Now, I have my salvage permit, and I have a loose conduit that I need to use to try to rewire. Now, let's see here. If I go to my character and I look at maybe my... Oh, that's not quite what I mean. Home. Let's see if I could show you my skills and where those actually are. Beep-a-da-bop. Files? No. Public ports, roster, social, gigs. Anyway, it's not important right now, but what I will tell you is that, oh, awesome, Chris. Thank you for telling me. That's very fortuitous. I appreciate that. It won't let you put a link into the into the stream, Chris, but if, I know you're awake and it's very late where you're at, but the Discord is a great place to put links. I appreciate that. I'll look it up on Google myself, but thank you so much. It's fortuitous you told me about that. Yeah, no, I have skills, so it's like at the beginning of this game, you get to basically choose to either go try to get a ship right away, or you can spend years of your life saving money or going like through school and educating yourself to raise your base skills. It's interesting. So I did get good at engineering, so I might use that. And we're going to unpause the game. And I'm going to go up here. And we're in the airlock. Okay. So you can see when I mouse over, it's telling you the pressure. And then I can... Oh, let's see here. There's a cool way to shuffle through the different visors. Let me see if I can remember the key binding. Let's see. Moves out. Inventory screen. Pause time. Speed up, slow down. Right. Context menu. Well, okay, this manual is incredibly intense. But anyway, I can see how much oxygen is in a room. I could see the layout of... I know, Hermie, it feels like that, right? I could see the layout of the power systems. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. The game has a great sense of humor. Okay. Let me see. And let's see here. No. That's good, but I want to see the basics and work safety. Oh my God. Yeah, it's a tabbed visor. How about that? Device keys and toggles. More documents coming soon. Oh, okay. I could click on the actual page. I got you. So this is all about the nav system. Okay, I'm just going to go in here. And we're going to open the door. So now you could see, like, I'm just walking out in space, which is wild. Now, I need to fix the power. It wants to tell me about how to salvage, what to leave, when your pockets are full. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to pause it. And here we go. It's X. Chris, I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. So it's X to switch between the different views. So you could see this is the power going through, and I just opened this door. So power is going to this door, which allowed us to get to this part of this salvaged freighter. And we're going to see if we can make some money here. Now, this is... I wonder if this is just telling... Oh, this is like white is full repair, I think, and then red is like serious, is damaged. So This is regular view, power, damage. Okay, great. And then G tells you what gases are present and what pressure they're at, and everything's color coded. So obviously, like you could see, this part of the ship is blown apart, so there's empty space here. So there's no pressure, there's no gases. It's just that's a more expanded tooltip. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause it. I'm going to walk over here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened. My person jumped. A rush of gas escapes the bridge as you force the door open. Okay, so this is the derelict that we just went to, and we're now trying to explore this and see, like, all right, what's going on here, and we need to confirm this. And I'm going to go in here. I'm going to pause it. So one of the things I really like about this game is that it's real time. You could speed up time, and on certain tasks you just have to do that, because if you're like repairing, it takes forever. But you can pause at any time, which is important, because you can see right now it's hot in here. Oh, it's really hot in here. It's like 300 Kelvin, so it's super hot in this room. I have normal atmospheric pressure in here. I'm warm. I've had enough to eat. I'm not in pain. I'm not thirsty. I'm not carrying too much. I'm relaxed. I don't need to go to the bathroom. I'm well rested. I'm well groomed. Lots of good things. But what I want to do is, take my time to learn it and prioritize. So if we see these are small mechanical parts, and we definitely want to just pick this stuff up to see if it's worth selling. Now, my character doesn't know enough about these things to figure out if they're worth any money. But I can just go around. This intake regulator, this is worth something. So this is like, the more dollar signs, the more value this is. Oh, Hermie, perfect. Thank you so much. I had no idea. Not that hot at all. So that's why I'm only warm. I was like, 300. It just seems so high. But right, Kelvin is like on a much bigger scale than just what humans are capable of dealing with. Oh, awesome, Chris. You know what? I keep meaning to try Age of Wonders 3 and 4, and I never have, but they look awesome. Yeah, Master of Magic is cool. They remastered it, but it's definitely like an old school 90s game. So if I'm going to try to take this out. So I'm going to right click on it, and we're going to uninstall it. And I need a screwdriver, which I have. So you're going to see I'm doing that right now, and my character is attempting to uninstall this. It's going to take quite some time to do that. And what we have to do is, while we're doing that, just make sure that we don't get too hot. And I don't think we're going to. So I'm just going to speed it up. It's going to take a long time to uninstall this, actually. I'm getting hotter. We're probably going to run out of O2, yeah. So we got to pause it. And you could see that my CO2 is high. So I'm going to have to leave this room and take off my helmet. I don't think there's enough air in this room. That's right. This is how you do this. So I can look inside the compartment, and I can see that there actually is oxygen in here. I might be able to breathe. The air pressure is safe. Let's go ahead and, let me see if I can, like, save the game. And just, create a save here, because I'm going to see if I could take off my helmet to vent the oxygen or the CO2, and then see if I die or not. Like, I need to get better at understanding exactly what the threshold looks like. So if I'm looking at this room right now, And I just right click on anything and I see that there is pressure and oxygen. Maybe the game will tell me, like, what are you doing? But I'm going to just take this off and set it on the ground for now. And it could cause critical hypoxia. Okay, so we probably want to put that back on then. Where's my helmet? Here. Okay. So I didn't get any oxygen, though, when I did that. So I could vent my CO2, but not actually get oxygen. What is this? This is an O2 canister. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can use it in some capacity. It's something to salvage, but anyway, I'm going to cancel the action, and we're going to pause the game, and we need to go back to the ship and just get some O2. Oh, okay, Hermie. Yeah, not great. So it's a game that's like super technical, so I'm learning a lot. And that's such a scary thing to see when he jumps over like that, but we're going to be all right. Maybe. Okay, I'm suffering from prolonged exertion. I got a tingling. My character is not happy. Low pressure is what we detected. What does that mean? Well, I opened the door, so hopefully we're okay. Here. Okay, by taking my helmet off, I fixed it. Hey, Bass. Good evening, my friend. Thanks for following. So now we should be okay. So that's like, I'm going to unpause it. And immediately, I think what happened, and I don't know enough yet, but I think because I took off my helmet to just get rid of the CO2, I thought there might be enough air, and it said the atmosphere was okay, but it was a bad choice. And so I filled up my helmet with like air that, or just a bad pressure mix. And so it was really bad for me. I know, Hermie. He did show off. He was like, parkouring when it was not necessary. But anyway, now, I don't want to sell this salvage yet because I don't really have any salvage to sell. I have nothing in my bag. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything. But I do have my helmet. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this helmet and put it on my head. Okay. So now I'm good. Now we're going to go back out. Hopefully I don't die from that. I feel numbness and tingling in my extremities, but not too badly. It was just a lesson that I learned about how not to salvage. Okay, so let me zoom in and let me just resume uninstalling this. Oh, I shouldn't uninstall it. I think I should be dismantling it. Boy, that's what I should have done in the first place. Okay, so I'm learning as I go. Uninstall seemed intuitive, but dismantle seems more like I'm breaking it, but it says right here, maximize salvage. So that's what I want, maximizing salvage. I'm not good enough to repair this to be my ship. It's got way too big of a hole in it. So I'm just going to speed up and just work on this. It's a difficult, you could see the game does slow you down automatically when your CO2 gets high, and we'll just kind of cancel the action and then just calmly walk back and, vent this out again. There's probably a better way to do this, I just don't know it. Okay, I'm just kind of breathing normally for a moment. And let me just put this back on. Good. That feels good. All right. So we're going to go back here. Oh, totally, Hermie. Yeah, I don't understand. I really can't get my head around why it would buffer given... I know. I should just repair it just so I don't risk it all. I'm going to go back to dismantling. This is not a very graphically... here we go. It's not a very graphically demanding game. I'm sorry it's buffering. I don't know what would cause that given what I'm playing. If it's really, really continuing to do it, I'll just restart my computer and just take a couple minutes to come back, but could be just a busy night. Oh, let me just make sure that, there we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to, okay, so here we go. Pick this up. Pick up the motor. Oh, I'm going way too fast. My CO2 is high. And then this, nitrogen can I pick this up? It's worth a lot, but it seems like it's too big. Okay, great. Thank you, Chris. It might have just been trying to run an advertisement. I'm going to go down here. Okay. And we'll just take off my helmet and put it on the ground. And now I have this motor component, which weighs 2.5. It's not very heavy, so it's not like overburdening me at all. But I'm going to just kind of put this down somewhere. Yeah, Herbie, it's not a big deal. It's actually fine. I want to see if do I have some kind of like, here's my intake cans for my own nitrogen, I guess. And then I'm looking at, do I have like a chest or something? Some kind of, you know, locker. I got batteries. I got a switch. I got a transponder. A heater. There's a, like my laundry bin, I guess. A cooler. I'm just trying to think where's the best place to like start putting my salvage. I guess I just dump it on the ground. I really don't know. All right, so now I'm going to go back and we're going to keep trying to get stuff. Maybe I just, like, the canisters are too big. Hermie, exactly. I'm in space playing, right? Maybe that's what's happening. Okay. So I'm going to pause it. And let's look around. This is a loose canister, so I could pick this up. And can I, is it too big to like put in my bag? Can't place it there. Oh, I have to carry it with my hand or something? All right, so what if I put this in here And then, now it's too big for that. I'll drop it and pick my light back up. This I can't pick up. Thruster. I mean, I can pick up these mechanical parts. Hull patch. The Holden patch. Interesting. I'm going to go over here. So, that's a great question, Hermie. My goal right now is just to get as much salvage off of this ship as I can, and make money. So, here's what my current goal is. They want me to just salvage my first ship and then go back to the space station to sell stuff. I have not fully paid off this ship, my ship, and I want to upgrade it, and I need to be able to maintain, my supplies. I only have, here's my finances. So I went through some saving money, and I got some extra money because I found something and I fixed it. So I got all this extra money, but then I have this mortgage. So I owe about $2,200 of a mortgage. So I got to pay this off before they, put me into debtor's prison. And this thing is all busted. Let's go ahead and can I restore this? Let me see. We're missing, it is getting power. Here, toggle power. What's going? Did it work? Yeah. So now it has power all the way around. I don't know what that does precisely, but now it's got a bunch of power, and that would be nice. That would be very nice. Um, yeah, I can uninstall this to move it elsewhere. I mean, it just takes a long time to do that. So I'm kind of like being greedy and just seeing what is this? It's just trash. Here, go over here. Did we? This is not a door. This is some flooring. This is trash. There might not be anything else that's great here. What's worth the most? This thing? I mean, this is supposed to be worth something. Let's just uninstall it and see what happens if I do that. I'm going to speed up time. I'm going to slow it down to regular. Now it's uninstalled. So can I pick it up? I can. And I guess, can I walk with it? I'm like dragging it. This, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but why not? Let's see if I can drag this back without going into space. Okay. Seems to be working. Great. All right, my CO2 is high, so let me take off my helmet and just kind of put it in my bag. Just wait a moment. Okay. I feel better. All right, so yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Hermie. They might be worth the most of everything I'm getting. So maybe oh no, I'm still holding this thing. Whoops. Here, go back in. Sorry about that. I forgot to let go. All right. Now I dropped it, and it looks like it automatically. I don't know if it just went there and And attached right there? Hermie, I was too. It felt like that would be the kind of thing. I was like, you know, my character's pathing is really bad, but it worked out. Whoa. Alright. So, I'm going to uninstall this O2 can. I'm still experiencing mild hypercapnia. Hey, Mr. Kiwi, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. That would be so good. We were just talking about that. Hey, Fading, good evening. Good to see you. We were just talking about that, about how nice it would be if I had some kind of way to, like, move these parts that I'm salvaging more smoothly. My drawstring backpack isn't exactly going to hold a, you know, O2 canister, apparently. I can't tell what the weight is on this thing, but I imagine it's, you know, high. Pick it up, and let's drag this baby back. I think it's 0 grav, so I guess the weight probably doesn't matter. I think you're right about that. That's a good point. But, yeah. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Alright, I dropped it, and it kind of stacked over here. So there's some more good stuff, though. I've got a horrible debt to pay off. Oh, wait, before I go. Here, go back. Let's just vent. One thing I wish, and I bet you could probably get, like, better sensors. Yeah, Hermie, I'm really strong, you know. 800 pounds is nothing. This graphic right here, this icon is straight from Neo Scavenger, by the way. I'm wondering if there's, like, better technology where I can actually see what my O2 and CO2 levels are. I haven't figured out how to actually see that. Like, it'll just indicate when it's low, but it doesn't tell you what it is when it's not low, if that makes any sense. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I'm gonna vent it, but did I need to, or... Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. Now this thing is, you know, it's a loose canister of something. We don't know what it is, but we're going to take it back to the ship. Oh, okay, cool. Quill was playing it? Yeah, well... Can we not move this thing? Is this still installed or something? Oh, okay, here we go. Maybe I was just not clicking the right thing. I think I told you guys this story before, but years ago, when I only streamed Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, that was it. I was, like, posting on the Dungeon Crawl Reddit, and I was asking about how my Twitch stream, like, layout looked for the game, and Quill18, like, gave me feedback on it. And this was, like, when I was, you know, first year of streaming, and I didn't know who this guy was. And then I looked at him, and I was like, oh my god, like, this guy is a very successful, very popular streamer, but he plays Dungeon Crawl still occasionally. It's cool because he plays, like, you know, he plays Civilization and, like, enormous games, but then still plays stuff like Dungeon Crawl and apparently this. All right, so I'm going to drop this thing. Yeah, that would be awesome, Mr. Kiwi. And I don't know, are you talking about my ship or like fixing their ship? I think you're talking about my ship. I have no idea what's even happening on my ship. I'm still kind of in the tutorial. So I'm going to drop this. And it like, when you drop one of these big things, it kind of automatically goes to a tile that's open on your ship. And my ship is really small. You know, I'm not wealthy. All right. And now I'm going to see if there's anything else that I want. I do have these mechanical parts that I can just get rid of in my bag. And then let's make one more last go over here and see if there's anything cool. I need cabinets. It does, Hermie, and I think that's supposed to be intentional. Like, I'm kind of a college guy, and I'm like a bachelor, so it's all wrecked. I need to totally tidy it up. And as Mr. Kiwi was saying, like, I don't really feel like I have cabinets at all. So that's something I need to do is upgrade my ship with much better system for storing this stuff. Pick up the stack. Pick up the stack. All right. Pause it. So anything else in here, like this nav station, it's not really worth that much. I mean, I could just uninstall it, but then I can't. I'm not going to move it. And then, I think a hull patch is probably useful. What's it say if I read it? The Holden patch. It's an industrial grade, quick curing, polyex epoxide patch system for creating airtight seals on the hull of your spacecraft. Our standard patch. So this is really nice for salvage, for racing, for long haul travel. When approaching a piece of space salvage, the question is always the same. How many holes are in it, and how long will it take me to repair them? So it offers a quick solution. So I could just fix something easily if I need to. This is cool. I mean, why not, right? So I'm going to definitely try to pick this up. Can I just take it? Here, move over here for a moment. And let me right-click on this, and then let me pick up the stack. And we got it. Okay, cool. And then this is the thruster, and I could uninstall it, but I can't disassemble it. So I think I'm really just mainly looking for stuff that I can uninstall. And I don't think that this ship is any bigger than what I can see. So I'm going to move into this room here. I know. I don't know why they stopped using Flex Seal. I can dismantle these chairs to scrap them. Let me see if I can get in here. Oh. I have to hack this. I think I actually can hack. So let me use my PDA. Let me pause it. And then see how I even would do that. So... use my PDA. Okay, good. And then... Oh, well, that wasn't right. No. Access lock. I really should. No, there's got to be a way to do this. I think I'm good at this. I'm not good at that. These are my what? Data files? I don't know what that means. Oh, there's got to be a way to do this. Let me see about the power. It has some power. I don't think I need to worry about that. There's a bin over here. Okay, let me think. What would that be? Well, it's a good question, Fading. I think that you might come across ships that are like, one of, like, this game has several different paths to victory, or ways you can make money. One of the ways is, like, you can patch up the ship enough to actually take it over or go sell it. So maybe there's one where it's like, it's not as badly damaged, and it just needs a quick patch up here and there, and then you could fly it. Or maybe it's got, like, one compartment is almost stable, and then if you patch it up and restore power, it would have breathable air and atmosphere, so you could, like, take off your helmet and not have to be worrying about your CO2. I'm not sure. One thing is I need to figure out how to use my PDA to open this. So I've got my PDA. I don't need to repair it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it just means, like, I can click this option? No. I'm clicking that. It's not doing anything. Use PDA to hack pin code. Right, I mean, I want to. Maybe it's got no power. Maybe that's the issue. So, yeah, I don't see this door being... No, I paused the game. But yeah, I could see if, you know, unpausing the game. No, when you access the lock, it unpauses it. It's unpaused. As soon as you do that, it unpauses it. I think it might be a power thing. But at the same time, maybe not. Because the conduit wouldn't reach there anyway. The power switch is on. The door is closed and damaged. I mean, I could just try to scrap the door itself. Maybe I was being too technical with it. Yeah, okay. So I didn't need to hack it. I just scrapped it. It was already broken. So let's see what's inside this bin. And pretty much, Mr. Kiwi. I opened the bin, and the bin has a crowbar and a hacksaw. It really was. Speaking of hacksaw, there just is a hacksaw right here. So these tools, this is probably better for doing some of the work that I was just doing. So now, I already have a hacksaw, actually. I just need a crowbar. So I'm going to leave that hacksaw. I don't need two. I don't think it... Well, they do have a condition. Okay, fine. All right, so that's what this bin had in it. Was... But I'll tell you what. There's two bins. Am I looking... Or, no, it's just 2x because maybe it's 2 squares. That's what I'm thinking, Mr. Kiwi. I was like, the real treasure is the bin itself. So I need to go back and get my CO2 emptied. So let's go here. And I need to do a massive overhaul of my ship's interior. It's really bad. Possible collision imminent. That would be bad. All right. So is my ship losing pressure? Yeah, I mean, my ship, this is the thing, is like you could see my ship itself. Um, I think it's because, yeah, it is. Okay, Chris, I hope you can get some sleep, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I do have the license. Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. You know, my ship is just busted. Like, I need to spend days just fixing my ship. You could see my batteries are damaged. You know, my bulkhead is damaged. My wall is patched, but about to break. Like, even the ship that I'm on is in really bad shape. Yeah, it is losing 100%. I'm losing air somewhere. And if we look at it, maybe right here, like anywhere on the wall where it's patched, it doesn't seem like it's doing well. I'm going to get that bin, and I think I need to just go back immediately and try to fix my ship. I wish I could fix it like while docked. I think it would be easier. I don't know if that's possible. Hey, Sid, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. All right, let's go back out here. I got some air. Whoa. All right. No, I want this bin. Um, Uninstall the bin. Yeah, Hermie, it's a good point. What if I just wear my helmet? Just pump air in there. All right, my CO2 is high. This is a tough project, but we're gonna make it. You know what it is? Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. I wonder if it's just because I keep opening up my airlock, and it's just I'm losing pressure because I'm doing it too quickly or something. Chef Smitty, good evening. Good to see you. But no, yeah, it feels like at this point I have to be in my spacesuit to even be in my ship, which is really scary. So I have, um, I should have some O2. Oh, okay, thank you. Heathron, good evening, good to see you. So Mr. Kiwi is explaining it's actually because my ship is designed poorly. And so the starting airlock at the front of this ship is just so bad that I'm just leaking oxygen every time I open it. So I wonder if I can manually overcome that by just waiting and making sure that I don't walk through before the door closes. You know, like, okay, so like I can close this. Okay, that's not what I. Yeah, there you go. And then now go. And then maybe doing it that way is more responsible. I was thinking it was like totally automated and that you couldn't let your O2 out beyond what but that was not the case. So good to know. No, what are you doing? Oh, are you uninstalling the bin? Here. Bin. Uninstall. Okay. As long as you're doing that job, then that's fine. Mr. Kiwi, I can't wait for that. I need all the free air I can get. My CO2 is high again, so we're going to cancel the action, pause the game, and run back in here. Yeah, and I keep venting my CO2 into my cabin, so that's probably not good either. So this O2 canister has good pressure. It's set to automatic. I don't know. I could use several cacti. 400. All right. Let's get this bin and get out of here. I'm gonna die for getting this bin. Whoa, I'm going on the extreme spacewalk. Man, my character felt really confident. Just jumping. I don't know, Sid. Okay, I think we got it. So, stand up. And bin. Okay, it's auto-saving for some reason. Okay. Here. No, bin. Uninstall. Okay. Oh no. No, I don't want to jettison it. Where is it? Pick it up. I don't want to be at 16x speed. Can you walk over here now? Where is the bin? I don't think I actually got the bin. And I don't know what happened to it. Did it fly away? It might have. I mean, I don't see it. Am I carrying it? I don't think I am. I gotta tell you, I don't know what happened to that bin. Yeah, Sid, I'm not entirely sure myself. It's okay. It's early access, but I think it might have just flown away. You know? Anyway, let's get back to space. Or the ship. And get out of here. Alright, I'm going to use this. And now we're getting into really, really complex times. So I need to figure out where I want to go. And where I want to go is right here. The K-Log port. All right. And this is where we want to go. So let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, here, wait 1 second. So I know I need to pause it. I'm going to need to take the clamps off so I can get off of the ship that I'm stuck to. Let me Yeah, it's crazy, Hermie. It's like I am controlling the ship. Um, dock info, pizza time. Um, oh boy. Yeah, Hermie, it just, I don't know what happened to it. Gone forever. Okay, so let me remind myself how to do this because I've only done this once or twice and it's quite complicated. So in the meantime, let me take off my hat and just put it back on. And then goals. Fly back to OKLG station to sell salvage, right. So that's request clearance to like dock here, but I didn't need to request clearance, I don't think, because it was just a busted up ship. Now you do have to have a salvage permit to salvage a particular ship, or the police can get you. But I do have that permit. I just need to recall how to get out of here. So let me see about this. Let me try this again. I'm using the nav station, and let me see. So I am on this ship right here. Like, here's me, the blue ship, and I'm hooked up to this ship. And so what I need to do is move myself away, and then I mean, you're not wrong. Nav station. Linking your device to this nav station will subscribe you to ship-generated notifications. I'm already linked. I'm already using it. Okay, so here we go. So what we need to do is let's see here. Up. General principles. This is docking. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, I might do that for sure. I'll show you another thing, though. I'm going to cancel, and then I'm just going to use it again. Okay, so I'm going to pause it. So you could bring up this piece of paper, and it gives you a checklist for, like, what you're supposed to do. Oh, okay, thank you, Sid. I was wondering, okay. Thank you, Sid. So I hailed this ship initially. No, I don't. This isn't who I want to be talking about. This is a different ship. Let me go back to the main menu. Hail ship. This ship? Undock. Here we go. Here we go. You were right. So I click undock, and Pizza Time says, what do you want? And we're going to undock. Okay. So I take the clamps off, and now we need to, okay, this is done. And let me close this, and, okay, wait a minute. I might have made a mistake here. Main menu. Hail ship. I need to hail the space station. No. Okay. No docked vessel. Good. I mean, so I got off, right? And then I need to rotate and fly to the target. So I need to click the target. And then rotate myself. Whoops. Change the thrust slider to adjust your ship's max acceleration. Right. Okay. So, my goal is change the thrust slider. Sure. No, I mean it's a very like involved game. So let me see about this. Thrust cycle, safety engage, flow cycle. I think I did something bad by doing what I did. Okay, let me zoom in on my ship. Here I am. Okay, so I've actually backed away from that ship, and let me try to rotate myself a bit. I'm pretending like what I'm doing is the right thing. I'm just moving. Yeah, okay, that rotates me. Oh, dear God, I'm doing really badly. Okay, but I can move. Here I am. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, this is me, and I'm using WASD and then like Q and E to rotate. You could see the trajectory of my ship, but I need to be moving forward, and it's constantly like the red line is constantly changing my line of reference. Now I want to be aiming at the port. So I need to get myself moving in that direction. Here we go. But the problem is it's like it's space, so it's like if you rotate too much, you spin around, and then now I'm moving this way, which is kind of right. I'm gonna clear the. I had to clear the proximity. I think it just keeps flashing the proximity alarm, even though I'm not really gonna hit anything. Okay, we're getting closer. Now it's saying that I am gonna hit something, but I don't see anything. I need to slow down. Okay. Oh, okay, Mr. Kiwi. Yeah, it felt like it was a little bit sensitive. Okay, so I need to then go comm control. I need to hail ship, and let's hail them and ask for docking. And please choose a port. I mean, you tell me. Request clearance. We have your speed. Okay, good. I'm going the wrong way, is what it's telling me. I'm going to pause. Okay. So let's go this way. Okay, wait. I can't tell from here. This is like basically, this is the part of my ship that I need to connect to them, but I have to aim it at them, but it's hard to see because I'm kind of far away. So yeah, here is me. I'm like very far away. Exactly, Hermie. It is like that, except I'm so far that it's like it's not great. Now there's some other ships over here. You could see their trajectories. Okay, I have it paused, which is reasonable. And then what I'm going to do is bring this back, and I'm going to like this is hard to use given how far away I am. So I think I want to save this until I'm closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera, or attempt to. I'll zoom out, and then I need to rotate. Oh my god. There we go. Everything is like shaking, and I can't. It's difficult because it's centering on what I want to go to, but I want it to center on me. All right. Plot course? Course too short. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's supposed to be tracking the ship. Focus Bari or focus on the target. I see. I don't know what that... Okay, anyway. I know. There's an explanation for it. It's like super technical. Everything is unbelievable. Like when I was doing the tutorial, you'll notice that I have like relative velocity to my target. But then this is cross velocity. This is the range. This is the bearing. Like my pitch and yaw relative to it. The angle that I'm coming in at. The delta V, like the difference between my speed and it's like it's incredibly intense. And so match speed with the station. First of all, can you do that for me? I don't know, Sid. I would love it. Okay, I'm aimed right. I think we could turn off the screen shake. It's pretty crazy. It keeps telling me I'm carrying too much weight, and I can't move. I love how their name is Object Poverty, by the way. Okay. So, I'm getting closer. Oh, look. Yeah, I am suffocating, but the pressure is bad. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm actually seeing what I'm supposed to hit. Oh my god. I crashed. Darn. Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, I was going too fast. Yeah, I got so excited, and I had a hard time figuring out. And I tried to slow down, but it was not happening. I'm gonna try all of that again. It's obviously pretty much game over if I crash my ship like that. I think my character is about dead. I'm just trying to learn how to even move from one place to the next. All right, so I got to do a better job of not crashing and slowing down. Okay. So, at this point, I got the stuff out of the bin. This is where I'm trying to get the bin. And I wonder if we can actually successfully um, take the bin this time and not have it like fly up out of into nowhere. All right, here they are. Here's the bin. And pick up the bin. I can't get to it. Gubbish, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. No, it still doesn't like it. I think the bin just floats away. It might be outside the ship, but the question is, I don't know if I can like get there. Like I don't even know um how I would go about finding that. Like is there a way to change the Z level of what I can see? You know, like uh, can I change to like look at the roof or the I'm looking down and if the bin is above me, how do I see that? I don't know. It's gone. It's like you could see it right here. Um Here, let me see if I can like um pick it up. I think I just have to accept the fact that I'm never going to get this and that it's not in the cards. So let's try to get home instead. Okay, I'm going to um one thing I want to do is figure out can I repressurize my ship? Like if the I'm going to go ahead and look at the compartment. Like if yeah, there's just too much CO2 inside here because I keep, venting it. Um right, Hermie. I mean that might be it. Because if I take this off, my character starts freaking out about the pressure, I think. Like I'm getting some kind of significant alarm. All right. Um No, that was actually just a you know what? That was just a proximity warning. So maybe I'm okay. Maybe I kept thinking that that was pressure alarm, but it was just a proximity alarm. We can mute it, by the way, if we don't like it. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to local channel. No, actually, sorry. Hail ship, the one I'm on, undock. Yeah, Hermie, you're right. And we're going to turn off the clamps, and this will, get us away from the ship. Now, I'm going to just go back to the map and look at this, and I just drift apart from them without doing anything to my velocity. Like, you could see me just kind of moving back away from that ship. I'm not touching the thruster at all. Now, I'm going to start rotating and just kind of like, there we go, move forward a little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna zoom out, and there's the station. So I'm actually going to just do this really, really slowly. I'm going to kind of like aim at them. Yeah, it is. It's like, I get it, but it's also like, whoa. Okay, and then I'm not rotated properly. Let me kind of... Good. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to match their speed, and my relative velocity should go to 0, right? Okay, good. And then I'm going to just get rid of... I'm going to mute the alarm. I don't need that. Now what I'm going to do is go to comms, and I'm going to hail the station, and I'm going to dock. Please select a docking port. I don't have any idea how to do that. I'm just going to say, can you please let me dock? All right. Okay. So I could see what I need to get, and it at least puts you in this position. Just going to kind of... I'm moving in. I'm moving pretty quickly. Like, it doesn't feel like it, but I am. It keeps saying I'm carrying too much weight and I'm unable to move. Like, I don't understand what that means. Oh, right. I gotta slow that down when I get close. Correct. I wonder if that's what it is, Hermie. That is fantastic. Thank you for telling me. I just kept worrying that I was accidentally pushing something and my character was walking around the ship while I was trying to fly. And I'm like, now come on. Don't do that. So it's so strange that I'm like a kilometer away, but it looks like I'm really close. All right. Hi, Observer. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I'm still a little too far away. I think I clamped. It says I'm 100 meters away, but I think I'm connected with them. Yes, Sid. I think I made it. Okay, so I think once you clamp, then it pulls you in. I was 100 meters away, which is like 300 feet or roundabout, but they were still able to like pull me in. So I made it. So here I am. And can I get clearance? No, no, I'm good. Main menu. Okay, well, I could use some grace. It's obvious. Okay, so now, thank you, Sid. I appreciate that, my friend. This game, it has like several built-in wikis. If it's pretty hilarious. Like if you, all right, I'm hungry. If you go to the options menu, this blue book takes you to a whole Steam guide, like walking you through the game. And then there's PDF versions of all of the instructions. Then there's forums, the Discord, and then this user binder. Like they know how complicated the game is, and it's in early access. But okay, so at this point, what we're gonna do is we're going to take off our spacesuit, put on our coveralls, put on our shoes. And then go on the ship. I know. Yeah, Hermie, it's wild. Okay, so at the very least, I have some things that I can sell. Now let's go see what that actually looks like. So I did this, and let's see if I like. How do I sell? Do I walk in here? This is the ship in here, the space station. Do I just roll in here and then, you know, do I have to present the items that I want to sell, or can I like just sell them from my ship? That would be nice. Here we go. Exchanging marginal utilities. There are several ways to turn your items into dollars. The easiest is through the kiosks dotted around the K-Leg hub. The licensed kiosk can only be accessed while you're carrying a valid salvage permit, which I am, like the one you picked up on the derelict. It will buy back most items at a reasonable price. The scrap kiosk, on the other hand, is relegated to low-value scrap and parts, but always available, even to the unlicensed. Then there's even a matter of a black market fixer. Now you've got some money in your pocket. You're wondering what it's good for. Don't fret. Space Life has all sorts of hidden charges and liens to track and pay off. Great. You can find them and track them in the finances screen, accessible by clicking your cash balance on the main UI. Docking with K-Leg is relatively cheap, but someone's counting those beans, so I have to pay money to be here, I guess. The last step of station upkeep is right near the docking airlock. The fuel kiosk will let you refill missing reactant gases and recharge your batteries, literally if not figuratively. Make sure you're topped off before heading out. Indeed. Okay. So let's visit the yellow license or gray scrap kiosk and sell an item. So let's go find the yellow license guy, because I can get the premium because I actually have a license. Here's a little story thing. As comfortable as it feels to return to the station after scouring the cold boneyard for parts, in the world of semi-legal salvage, finding parts is only half the battle. The rest is selling it. Station centers are connected by rail, a single car shuttle system that is constantly in a state of disrepair. With a working knowledge of the station and an appetite for risk, you might even find a way to make a living on this rock. The OKLG economy is a strange beast. There's the corporate-sponsored salvage trade, run through the scrap and license kiosks. With the right license, you can rent time out in the boneyard and pick parts without being bothered by the AOSEC goons. The black market's another matter. Industrious scavengers know that if you want a premium price for a rare piece, then you're going to have to find a reliable fence, but it won't be easy gaining their trust. Lastly, the Gig Nexus shops out jobs to just about anyone. The work ranges from menial station jobs to high-risk boarding operations. In every case, the faster you work, the more money you'll find. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, it does feel like that. Okay, so... You know, Observer, it's a great question. It's a survival management simulation sandbox? It's... I do need to find the leisurely scrapper. Oh wait, I zoom out. I think it shows you. Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go over here. Food cart, kiosk floor. So here's a kiosk. A kiosk operated by Io Tamiwa Corp, offering small-scale essentials to bolster the productivity. Oh, okay. Observer, you're so welcome, my friend. Yes, there's a lot more of those coming. No, this is what Mr. Kiwi is talking about. This is where you can buy cargo dollies, replacement spacesuits, hull patches, all kinds of like good stuff that we actually need for salvaging more effectively. So that's good to know. We'll come back here in a moment. I want to find where I could sell. Here's a kiosk. Let's go look at this. This looks like the generic kiosk. Cargo kiosk. Okay. Let's go inside further. Licenses only. This is the one we want. Licensed supply kiosk, owned and operated by the Ao Tamiwa Corporation. This will buy high-value salvage obtained in local space. Requires a temporary license. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade. Sell. Oh my god, yes. Wait, no. They only want to buy my stuff. Victory, good evening, good to see you. No, this is wrong. I think you were right. I need to like mark it or something. So I can sell my small mechanical parts. I could sell this conduit. But I'm gonna have to like maybe haul in my other stuff. Bills. Now you have right, paying the fee. Wait, no, I don't click the capsule button displaying money and pay your docking fees. Well, I can't pay all this. Air exchange, power hookup. I paid a bunch of it. The bank thing is rough. When is this due? Hopefully it's not due now. Nothing happened when I clicked that, Hermie. It didn't load anything. So I'm going to go back to my ship and I'm going to check something out. Because I think there's got to be a way to, as... yeah, because you can set zones. So it's like... in the home panel, you can go to zones. And you can do add a new zone, I guess. Select tiles on the ground. And say add a new zone. And this will be barter, haul, forbid. So barter, I guess. Zone, captain, and crew. All right, and okay, so we did that. So then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to just walk over here. I don't know how to set it down deliberately. There we go. Okay, observer. Take care, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Victory, it is like... so basically, if I had to explain it really quickly, this is my spaceship right here, and I'm trying to be a scrapper. I'm trying to like be my own man and have a ship, and it's mortgaged, so I got to pay it off. I got to keep it fixed, repaired. I'm going to try to eventually make it bigger and upgrade it. You can bring on a crew, and I'm trying to just be self-sufficient and make money in a kind of sandbox. You can be above board, you could be below board, but it's super technical. So it's like there's just a lot to go through. It's kind of like in the realm of learning like Dwarf Fortress or something. I wonder about that, Hermie. Let's see at the very least that they will buy this now. I need to go eat. That much I could tell. Alright. Zone 1. Yes. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. So this is Zone 1. This is worth 3,000. I could pay off my mortgage. We get to eat, and we can pay off our ship. So, by far, the most valuable things were these big canisters. We can probably buy some kind of, like, cart, like Mr. Kiwi was talking about as well. So I made money. Now, everything else I have is just my stuff. Now, this would be, I guess if you let other wanted items load, like Hermie was saying, this is my ship stuff, I think. And so, this would be like me... Actually, I can't tell. No. I think what it is like, this is what they'll pay for stuff that they want. I don't think I have... Well, I might actually have this stuff. This might just be my entire ship. I'm not sure. This feels like everything in the game. This feels like more than... like, I could sell every bit of my ship. I don't want to mess with that. I can't even tell what's mine and what's not. But I can tell you that I know that I sold everything here, and then... Great. Okay. So, I'm going to go to the money thing. I'm quickly just going to pay off my mortgage. I guess I could prepay my mortgage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay, let me just back that up. My mortgage is not paying off my ship. I owe $800,000. I just paid $2,100. Okay, so I got a little ahead of myself. I was like, I'm free. I'm free. Oh my God, no. Okay, so there's a big goal that we have to work toward, but we're free right now. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, and that sounds interesting. I think what I need, though, is before anything, like my ship itself is a disaster. Like, I don't even know where I would fit more parts. You know what I mean? Like, if I look inside my ship, there's not much space. Like, look at this. It's so tightly packed. Here's my intakes. Like, I would have to, I mean, what is this? Like, I might stay here and just fix up my own ship so it doesn't break while I'm, trying to travel. So we need to refuel at the kiosk. So apparently I didn't do that. I paid a bunch of fees. I got the fuel connection fee. I don't know. If I have to pay more, I don't want to buy anything until I see just how much I have to pay. I'm glad to not be dead, but I probably could have done a better job. The orange docking and refuel services. Okay. We could try to get a job. I don't see docking and refuel. Yeah, you can expand it. So auto task is like, check this out. This is me. I'm the only crew member, but you can tell people what they like. You can give people a schedule like you're playing a management game and then give them jobs to do. Like, so I could probably hire some better people to do other things like repair my ship or, keep things maintained or go out and I could tell them to go salvage. I need to buy. I need to eat. Oh my God, the food is so expensive. All right. I'm buying something nice. I gotta find this thing they're talking about that will let me refuel, but I don't see it. I wish there was like an easier way to navigate. I know. This food is from 25 years ago. What is going on in here? Oh, they're working. Okay. I guess this is a sink, so I might need to use the toilet. Low need to defecate. Hey, look, can I I don't know. Dispense liquid. Oh dear God. Well, let's go here. Oh, this is a locker. I don't need to put anything in the locker. So auto task just automatically assigns tasks without player input. So I don't know. Oh, here's the fuel one. Okay. Holy God. I don't know. I think I'm topped off. I can't tell what I need. I'm so bad at looking at this screen. Like, okay, so I can take on more nitrogen, but how much do I need? I can't adjust this slider. Oh, okay. It's doing it for me. It's just saying I'm going to buy O2 and it's going to be $100. You've reached the end of the main tutorial. Take a deep breath. You've earned it. There's so much more to see in Ostranauts and much more to learn. In the future, we might offer more tutorials. Yeah, you might need to. For more advanced features, especially if we get feedback saying that's what you want. In the meantime, see what happens next. Travel the system, fall in love, get in a fight, make some money, solve a mystery, build your dream ship, and resist oppression. Whenever you can, in whatever form you can, always and forever. Good luck. Right. But I can't actually adjust it. Like, this I can. I can buy power, but these other sliders... There we go. I could buy that, but that would be all my money. Hermie, they're both important. Okay. So, ferry floor. What is this? Oh, this is for getting shuttled someplace. No, I can't do that. Let me look at my inventory really fast. So this is valid until... this is only good... My salvage license is only good for like another hour. So if I wanted to salvage more, which I do... Look at this. A 24-hour license is $5,000. I don't have anywhere near that money. So I can't even afford a license to legally salvage any more product. So that's really scary. Like, I don't... Right. I guess I'm going to have to just go out and pray. Well, yeah. So let's just trade here and see what they've got. Okay. The super handy truck. This thing is sweet. It's too expensive. Man, there's some cool stuff. There's a new helmet. This cargo web looks interesting. So There's a nicer backpack that's bigger than mine. The truck is good. I mean, there's a laser torch, very expensive but cool. There's better equipment for salvaging that we could buy. But in all honesty, I really can't afford it. So what I'm going to do is go back to the ship. We'll just make sure that we're all topped off. And then this is my food. I'm just going to eat it. I know. But the good news is I can look at my ship and I can think about, like, what in God's name is going on here? Can I repair this? How long is that going to take, right? Am I fixing it? Unable to comply. Okay. Apparently not. So here's a bin. Look, I have one right here. Bulkhead bin. Let me see what's inside this. This is all about just understanding my own ship. Pry? Adding to tasks. Items required to fix. This bin is damaged. Well, what do I need to fix it? Carbon fiber? Missing item welding tool. I thought I had a. What do I have? I have a soldering iron. I have a hacksaw. Yeah, the welding tool is far too expensive. I do have some like scrap pieces here though. Um yeah, I don't think I can fix it. I need a motherboard to fix the battery. I don't have that. So honestly, I think the only thing for me to do is just to do a better job salvaging next time, right? Is to like, you know, I need to find the kiosk for just the person who gives random jobs or quests. So, is there a better? This is a welder. I don't know what the difference is between a stir welder and a laser torch, but this is I could use this for a welder. I'm gonna try it. It says welder. They don't want my scrap steel. They're like, we don't want that. It's like rubbing two sticks together, Hermie. Oh, cargo parts. I don't have that. Oh, He's doing this. It's not that he's auto-tasking. I don't know if he is or not. Now, he wasn't, but I think as soon as I bought that, he came back to just fix this. He was like, I'm going to go do that now. Okay. It's going to take a while. We've got it. I don't see what the problem is. Okay, now. Yes. The bin has some space. So I could put stuff in the bin. So, like, for example, I have an extra hacksaw, so I could store something in there. It's a very small bin, but it now works. I could put this food in there. Yeah, I think I did, Sid. Okay, good. I'm feeling better. I've got this patch. I could put that in there. And here's my welding tool. Sure. A charging station? Oh, for the welder, you mean? Okay, let me see about that, Mr. Kiwi. Oh my god, my tooltip is just haunted. Here we go. Okay, so this is the battery charger right here. It's not actually expensive. It's like 30 bucks. It's not that bad. I have no idea, Hermie. Where'd you see that? I wonder. I'm going to have to look at that. Maybe it's where a cart would go if I had one. I mean, this is a CO2 filter. That would be really good. But I don't know if I have that EVA suit or not. This suit right here is so expensive. Oh, here we go. CO2 scrubber. Well, my ship should have this, but does it? Oh, okay, Joshua. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I just had the pressure suit. I don't have anything cool. I wish I had an EVA suit. Okay, so let's just take a look inside here and see if there's anything else that we can do to get this baby, ready to fly. This is a floor that's been patched. That's scary. This is the pump canister. It's damaged. Let's repair this. But it says I need a motor. I probably shouldn't sell the little parts that I find then, because, getting a motor isn't that bad. I know, Hermie. I was just thinking that. I was like, darn. Hilarious, Mr. Kiwi. Just stab somebody. Does your suit protect against stabbing? Why would it need to do that? No reason. Is there? It would be nice if there was a search. Okay. I need a motor, good sir. Do you have that? I guess maybe the scrap thing that has it. Um, that's right, Herbie. Oh, oh God. Uh, okay, so that's supplies, but that's like more advanced. Can I trade with you? Do you have just something bad? Bulk scale goods, right. Oh, but they need cargo pods. No, I don't have any cargo pods. What about you? They don't have anything. They're like, we got nothing. All right. Um. Okay. Then I'll just have to get that part myself, I guess. Insurance fraud. Oh, somebody has a quest. Oh, look at this. My contact is a criminal and they've got a problem. Here's my parents. Yeah, I did. Um, but it was like when I went to this thing, all it had was like access locker. So this is the job. Oh, no, maybe you use it. I was looking for a different command than that. Here we go. Okay, great. Okay, so investigate death. Oh my God. Um, there's a lot of investigate death. Hey, I think this is my father. Why would I? What happened to good old dad? Oh, wait, is this my dad who's looking for the... He wants to hire me to... find somebody? Oh, dear God. Alright, courier. So you want me to just fly something and you'll pay me a little bit to deliver a package? I mean, this seems okay. I took the gig. Alright. So I don't know how to do that, though. Okay. Now, did they give me the item? The issue is... Oh, let's... In the locker. Maybe it's in the locker. Yeah, she put it in here. So here's the item. And so I need to deliver this to the location. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll do that. No, don't do that. What are you doing? I think I accidentally clicked to, like, fix the station. I don't know what that would do. Like, if they pay me if I do that, if they're happy if I just am walking around repairing the station, I couldn't even tell you. But I was able to do that. That seems weird that, like, you just bust out your tools. You're like, I'm going to fix this. All right. Now, I have no idea. Where does she want me to go? Nothing personal, kid. Okay. Drop off. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're just here. It's just somebody else inside the station. I don't need to go anywhere. Okay, I was like assuming I had to get my ship. They're in the let me see here. Commercial section. Yeah, it's pretty fast. All right. Um, I'm down to 2 minutes. They are as a keyway commercial. Okay. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm just going to keep looking for people and pray I find this person. Commercial. I mean, this looks pretty commercial over here. There's places to buy stuff all over. All right, I see one human being. Oh dear. All right. Bianca, Frank, Elizabeth, Ariana, Kelsey, Mason. Wonder if there's an easier way to like get a view of this station map or something. Oh no, this is to go to cook. Okay. Oh, I need to drop it off at the Azakiwe commercial locker, not to the person, to their locker. Okay. So Azakiwe commercial is I don't know. I don't know where this is. Um Cargo kiosk. Ferry services, docking and refuel services, um, real estate kiosk. Okay. All right. Toilet. Oh dear. But I don't know where it is. Does that can I buy a map? There's terminals in here. Hi, good sirs. Have you seen this is for transit. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Azakiwe commercial. Depart. Thank you. I was like thinking he was just right around. No. Oh my god, how big is this thing? Stepping off the tram at K-Leg's commercial district, the difference is immediately apparent. It's not nicer, but maybe less worn out. Like less people come here, or at least less rough and tumble types. The main point of interest here is the Port Authority Office, a place every captain inevitably becomes familiar with as they navigate the web of red tape surrounding spaceport operations. Usually you'll find at least a few pilots and ship owners slouched in line here down on their luck and hoping for a break. The longer the line, the more likely the nice clerk is on duty today. Okay, so this is the ship broker. The district also offers spacers with funds to spare plenty of lavish means to part with their windfalls. I got no windfall. The ship broker offers mortgages on pre-owned vessels. Already did that. The Van Buren self-care kiosk gives medical products and treatments for acute and chronic ailments, and there's embassies for distant colonies that allow application for permanent resident visas, coveted for tax discounts and improved legal treatment. Um, Unfortunately, the decade since the loss of Earth to the ablative cascade of 59 has rendered colony interaction increasingly rare and informal, and legal status highly coveted, let alone full citizenship. Legal status often confers local benefits such as cargo trade discounts and rights to purchase private housing and docking. I know, Hermie. It's like you are up against a gun, and I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. But let's find a locker, shall we? I'm here. Bar. Embassy. Heater. Pump. Toilet. TV. Vent. Coffee machine. Man, there's all these quests that are popping up as I walk around, too. All right, so this is the tram that I just got off of. And fridge, sink, oh, it moved. The camera moved. Maybe it's telling me where to go. K-leg. Okay, here we go. Kiosk. Access locker. Here it is. Maybe it's just the next Nexus job. Go. I got 1 minute left. Did that do it? I don't think it counted. I put the part in there. I did. I physically put it in the locker right here. This is the locker's inventory down at the very bottom, and this was the item. Maybe what I need to do now is just go to my gig. Or maybe I have to look for this person, Dakota Cook? I don't know, I put it in there. Oh no, it's moving the camera over further. They keep clicking down here, so let me just check down here. terminal. Dammy Lynch. Oh my god. The amount of things that you could say to this person is unbelievable. I have the item. Okay, so there's a kiosk here. So I need to take it. It says drop off locker though. K-leg. Yeah, it does. So I'm just going to put it back in there and see if like after it expires, it just then triggers. It like doesn't trigger until I don't even know what to say. What if I use it? No, all right, fine. Let me try that. Courier. Turn in. We did it, Hermie. Thank you. Yes. So you put it in there, and then you say turn in. We got it. I know. We only got bronze payout, but they gave me something, right? Let me see this. That's right. That's right. So let's take another job. All right, this is another courier. So, same job. It's Old Emporium, though. So yeah, we'll take this. And then we'll just open the access the locker. And then we'll take this out. It's the same thing. We're just moving the same part. Exactly, Hermie. We do have to pay. I think your ship uses power or something over time if you're here. Like there's a docking fee, but it seems pretty small. So now, let me go back to the tram. Yes, exactly. Now we at least know how to do it next time. Okay, and then we need to go to Old Emporium. The red neons cast heavy shadows in the Old Emporium, K-Leg's only leisure district. The OE is a relic of a former world, a portal to the halcyon days of the wildcat Nigerian colony before Earth's ablation cascade gutted the economy. Spacers come here to escape the bureaucratic grind, to imagine a world without bosses, to split a chilled bottle of Mertnaya even when they can't afford to. A dozen meters away from the shuttle stop, you see a knot of revelers gathered in the warm light of the Mescaform bar. Laughter and conversation float through the Mescaform in a melange of English, Mandarin, and even Yoruba. The last one might be a sign AO managers are mixing it up with the common folk. Whatever the language, the warm organics of human voices in close proximity is a welcome departure from the hollow echo of calm chatter. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, that makes sense. Like, I mean, I don't think there was any way that I was going to make enough money. Mescaform, one of the faces in the crowd is the Fixer. Shadowrun, their unknown quantity in the station community, K-Leg's portal to a system-wide, ever-shifting black market whose appetite for used ship parts and other rare salvage can never be sated. Shouldn't be too hard to get the Fixer talking. Just mention you have something to trade, and they're likely to be interested. So maybe is this the person for the black market? Yes, it's a really cool game. It just kind of takes a second to understand how to do something basic. But we're getting there. And let's see. I love that it shows you where it is. So we're just going to go access the locker right away. Like we click on the job and it then highlights the section. That is very nice. And then we do that. And then we click on this and then we use it. And then we're like, my gigs, turn it in. Gold tier payout. We went from bronze to gold. We are learning the proverbial ropes. Okay, so I'm back up to like 3,400, which is a reasonable amount of money. The best to ever do it. That's right. I can retire. And let's see. Let's see what jobs they have. The investigate death stuff is awesome, but it's like a little bit more than what I feel capable of right now. Security recon. It pays up to 35,000. I don't think I'm strong enough to do anything like that. You want me to just do a fetch quest or a delivery quest? That I can do. Oh. Cannot take gig. Wrong pickup kiosk. Oh, okay. No, I need to go to different lockers. It's tough, Hermie, and I don't... It's too bad. Like, can I just filter this to, like, just this terminal for pickup? Yeah, it's a good point, Hermie. They want to know now. Okay, here we go. Pick up Old Emporium. That's where I am. And then I'm going to go back to commercial. Take the gig. Sweet. All right. Hit me. Go to the locker. What am I picking up? Ooh, it's a Holden patch. I wonder if I took that quest and I just had a Holden patch, if like I could just use it. Yeah, I guess so, Hermie. I mean, it sort of makes sense that like somebody would pay more if you solved the murder crime really quickly and they like were distraught and they wanted to know right away. Like you could get a bonus, but you know, normally I don't think detective work is like under the gun like that. They pay you in advance, regardless of what you find. All right, where's that kiosk? Here it is. Yes, Sid, I agree. It's like, it looks all, you know, graffitied up. It's cool. Gold. I'm up to 4,000. Open gigs. I'm in the commercial, and so they want me to go back to Old Emporium. I can do this job for you. I wonder if there's platinum. Like if I just run full speed and I'm knocking people out of the way. It is really cool, like overall, that this space station is more than just that first screen and there's a tram and there's like these different sections of it. It's neat. heck yeah. So I almost have 5,000. So the question is what I'm doing right now just trying to get 5,000 bucks so I can buy that 24-hour license and then pray that I can find a salvage ship nearby to scrap properly this time, do a better job, and like incrementally build up my ship and stuff. I mean, it seems like that's what we're doing, and it's really cool. It's like you guys were saying, it's one of those games where like I would have to play this and just try everything a ton to figure out the finer points. Um, I know, Hermie. I think I don't know if you can identify. Like I was just flying around for the tutorial for that derelict. I was just flying around randomly, and then we found it. Like, but I wonder if you can, like reserve the rights to a particular ship and then just know where it is and fly right there. I think what I'd have to do is save the game. Um, yeah, Kiwi, I need all that stuff. It is a cool game. I think I'd have to save it, like then buy the license and then see if I find anything because I don't want to waste the 5 grand. I don't think I can just repair my ship outright, but I definitely want to chip away at it and make it stronger. Get that cart, be able to get a EVA suit or just some better means of like dealing with the CO2 and not having to vent my helmet inside my own ship all the time. And then like if I could figure it out and just learn here and there some tips and tricks and quality of life stuff to like streamline the entire process so that I was a little bit, slicker at managing, like knowing exactly, what I need to carry. Oh, here we go. Cart compartment right here. This is for the like chips that I have set up to let me get those overlays with my PDA. Like it's what I'm using to be able to see damaged equipment and the power flow. So like how I have those different overlays, I have to carry parts to do that. Yeah, it's cartridges. But then this icon is kind of like the hauling square where, if it's really big. And then I have pockets in my coveralls, but obviously in the pressure suit there's no pockets. But we do have now this welder. Now the welder, I don't know if we need to take this out into the wild, or if this is only for repairing our ship, but we might need to use this for dismantling some things. I wonder if we can get a better screwdriver. Our parts aren't entirely broken, but you could see that they're wearing down. Yeah, exactly, Hermie. Like we just would probably keep that on the ship in the bin. Um, yeah, you were right, Sid. So honestly, like the more I play this game, the more it's intriguing. Like, and it's in keeping with Neo Scavenger. Neo Scavenger is a post-apocalyptic survival game of extreme brutality, but this is like a space survival game with the same granular level of detail, where everything is measured. But I would say it's more to the nth degree. Now, if I get better at flying and just understanding the protocol of taking off, like getting to a destination and docking more reliably, that would be really cool too. And I think having, yeah, I think so, Sid. I think it's certainly worth it, right? um I think having all of you help me is incredibly powerful, because it would be a game where I could like just give up mentally, but it is super interesting to get further into. Yes, Sid, we will. So, everyone, it is my bedtime, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out and playing some Ostranauts. This game is still being developed, obviously, so there's a lot, but I'd love to learn it more. I appreciate all of your help. I hope you have a fantastic evening or day and a fantastic weekend. We will be back on Sunday with some more streaming. Sid, Hermie, Mr. Kiwi, Victory, Heathrun,